Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is March 7th today, and I hope you are having a great day enjoying our snow free day. I got an alert on my phone today, and it said winter storm watch. They are talking another 8 to 12 inches on Thursday and Friday. Here is my I'm not excited face because that's what I'm not excited about. However, we don't have school on Friday. Well, we have school on Friday. Teachers do, but you guys don't have school on Friday. So don't have to worry about a cancellation day because I don't want to add more days on at the end of the school year. However, I'm just tired of snow. Really tired of shoveling my driveway. But, anyways, let's talk dating and rock detectives and everything else. So we are going to tackle our Rock Detectives Day 2 today. Again, this is a super important week because what we're dealing with is the end of the trimester. So we need to really make sure that we're staying on top of our stuff. So we'll get some time to work on Rock Detectives, get some time to work on our study guides today, and so forth. So journal check tomorrow. Make sure that if you are missing stuff in your journal, you check in with a friend, make sure everything is filled out, ready to go. And that's going to be the big thing for tomorrow. And just review, start reviewing. So I can use fossils to determine the ages of rock layers. We're going to cycle back and talk a little bit about just, again, geologic time, talking about how old Earth is, talking about dating and all that kind of stuff. With a short video, again, another good visualization video that we'll take a look at here. It's like 4 minutes. Then we have a do now question. What rock type, or excuse me, what type of rocks are fossils typically found in? Wink, wink, this is a test question. And the answer is sedimentary, my dear Watson. Um, Igneous rocks are formed from magma that cools and hardens. That magma would not support any evidence of life, aka fossils. Metamorphic rocks are formed from heat and pressure. Neither of those rock types support or would contain fossils because they would destroy them. So, sedimentary rocks, how they are formed, if you remember, sediment is deposited, 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 deposited. Things are compressed and compacted. So, you have sediment deposited, organism dies, buried, 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 compacted together. It just really fits how fossils are made in the fossilization process. So, we only find fossils in sedimentary rocks. Can't stress this enough. Okay, if you are not starting the studying process, need to start the studying process. We have a test on Thursday. It's important that you're preparing for that test, studying and everything else. So put that out there. Then we're going to get some time to work on rock detectives. We had worked on the first couple questions together. Remember, I want you to do all 15. This is not a bonus. I make all the copies for the entire 8th grade, so when I'm shooting copies, I sometimes forget to go back and edit things. There's not a bonus. I want you to do all 15 questions. You are capable of do all 15 questions. All 15 questions are doable. There's no bonus questions. You'll be using your packet, the blue packet, which will be attached in Google Classroom here. Working on the blue packet that you have the timeline, you have your layers, and then you have your kind of all your clues. We did the first couple questions. We had talked about that first, what type of habitat was layer one a part of? And we had looked at layer one, and there's 3 bugs. Okay, it doesn't give us a whole lot of information. That is why um, we call this detectives, because you're really doing that detective work. So you look at number 12, and number 12 talks about this little bug and tiny claws helping it cling to rocks during powerful surf, marine predators, too much salt entering its body. So we had talked about that as a seashore. would be the proper habitat? And it says, explain your answer. Well, claws on the animal's underside, tough body, help it prevent from absorbing salt, marine predators. Those would all be things that would help us point to a seashore. We also looked at that fossil in layers 2, 3, 4, and 5, that scallop looking fossil, looks like a seashell. All of a sudden, it disappears. And if you look at the clues, it says you can't find this rock, or excuse me, this fossil in any rocks less than 450 million years old. So if something completely disappears off the charts, it probably went extinct. Okay, it went extinct, it's gone, it died. And if you think a little bit about that, you have a scallop which lives in the water, then all of a sudden it's gone. You can probably assume that something happened to the water. Maybe temperatures changed, something changed, causing it to become extinct. And it did talk about that there were mountains that were being made and stuff like that. So this area here, the land has changed from a shallow sea to mountains and so forth. All right, true or false, the rocks in layers 6, 8, and 10 formed when sediment that had settled in the mouth of a river or some other body of water gradually was buried, pressed together, and cemented into rock. So we're taking a look at those rock layers 6, 8, and 10. And when you look right here at number 5, 6, 8, and 10 are made up of igneous rock. Igneous rock forms from magma that is cooled and hardened. So therefore, the process that they're describing in number 3 is a sedimentary process. So this is false. And clue number 5 states that rock layers 6, 8, and 10 are igneous rock. So we kind of did the first few together. Hopefully you understand where the detective work comes in. We're going to get some work time today, some independent work time. And then from there, we'll let you partner up and continue on with getting this wrapped up. Our goal would be to get this completely wrapped up and finished today. If you get finished today, then you will work on your study guide. So that's kind of our plan. Finish Rock Detectives, start working on the study guide. And those are two things that you can be doing at home to help prepare yourself for Thursday. Have an amazing day. Enjoy the non-snowy day because it sounds like the snow is on its way. Take care.